Welcome to this class where I'm going to show you how to double your customer base in 90 days. Firstly, I want to thank the organizer of this platform, right, for giving us the opportunity to share with everyone here. And I believe that this will be a most memorable time for you as I plan to over-deliver as I always do. So I hope your expectations are high because I intend to smash them, crush them, and leave you wow, right? If you are with me, comment yes in the chat so we can get started. If you are with me, comment yes in the chat so we can get started. Great, great, great. All right. And also please ensure that you have a note beside you where you are able to like write down things that because I'll be sharing so many things here that'll be top class information that if you miss it, right, you might have missed a vital key to growing your business in the year 2021. All right. So now, how exactly do we double our customer base in the next 90 days? So first of all, let me ask you, what business do you do right now? What business are you into? And who are your customers or who is your ideal customer? Just maybe one or two people quickly drop that in the chat. Just type the business you do and then your ideal customer. I just want to like take it social media management awesome. So I would like to see other people's ideal customers. What business do you do and who is your ideal customer? And then I also like to put, if you know your current customer base, quickly just drop your customer base of like your customer base, that is how many customers you currently have per month. So I can use one person as an example. Right, you sell hairs, it's so close, your customer base are business vendors, you're a hair vendor, awesome. Your ideal customers are professionals, okay. Computer hardware and software maintenances. All right, awesome, awesome. All right, so now let's get into it. You see, whenever you want to like double your customer base, it usually starts from the mind. I know everybody's used to hearing statements like everything starts from the mind, everything starts from the mind. Now it might begin to sound like a cliche that why does everybody say everything starts with the mind? But if you actually look at it, right? Um, if you actually look at it, in terms of how do things actually happen in people's lives, it actually starts with the mind, and I'm going to explain to you. Um, you see, when you are trying to get things done, what do you use to get things done? Your hands, your legs, those are your means of communication, right? Your brain, your thinking, isn't it? That's what you use to get things done. But before you think of getting those things done, where does the thought from? It forms in your mind. Now, before you even find out how to get things done, before you carry it out, what exactly happens? You first of all have clarity on what to do to get things done rightly, isn't it? So when you want to get any result, it has to start with that point of clarity. And so that is the first thing I'm going to be like revealing to you or showing to you in this training. And the first step to actually doubling your customer base is to have a strong why for doubling your business. So when I say have a strong why, what do I mean? I simply mean that, you see, it's not enough to have a business. It's not enough to want to grow your business. Sometimes the reason why people fail to carry out plans to grow their business is because the why is not strong enough. They are dilly dallying around that. I want to grow my business, but you know what? I woke up today tired. I want to just sleep. I'm tired. I don't want to post today. Or I want to grow my business. I really want to grow my business. It's important to me. but you know what? I'm actually sick today, so I can't step out. Or I am not so motivated today. Or one or two or three excuses. There's always one excuse or the other for them not to grow their business. So you see, when all these excuses are coming up, it's the major reason why people are either lazy, are laid back, giving excuses, have no clarity, not willing to take action. The major reason why people do not try or take action to grow their business is because the why is not strong enough. There's a popular quote that says, when the why is strong enough, the how will show up. When the why is strong enough, the how will show up. So you see, when you want to grow your business, the first thing you need to do is, what is my why? What do I mean by what is my why? What is the driving force that is moving me? So begin to ask yourself questions like this. If I should stop this business, what will it change about me? What will it inform me about myself? How will I see myself? Do you get what I'm saying? If I should stop this business, how would I see myself? What will be different about the way I perceive myself? If I keep up with this business and I work hard at this business, and I succeed, what is it going to bring to me? And why do I want that thing? Well, why do I want that thing? I want this thing because I want my kids to have enough money to be able to pay their school fees when they are around, right? Then why do I want my kids to have enough money to pay their school fees? Because I don't want my kids to have a bad education and be limited in terms of grade. Now I'm asking a why about my why. And then I ask a why about my why. Why don't I want my kids to have a bad education? Because if my kids do not have access to good education, like their minds get exposed to other vices that and they get educated through other means in society that will make them turn out to become like this. Okay, why exactly don't I want them to become like this? Because I have seen so and so person become like that. I don't want my kids to be the same. Now, when you go deep, you find the personal pain that you have concerning why you want to grow your business. You want to get to the personal pain. When I mean the personal pain, I mean that core reason that is motivating you, that is driving you, that is emotional to you, that if you don't achieve that particular goal, right, if you don't hit that target, it's going to affect you personally. When you know your strong why, I want you to write it out. I want you to put it on a big platform. Put it in front of you and tell yourself, if I do not achieve this goal, this is the personal pain I will go through. If I do not grow my business, if I do not double my customer base, this is the personal pain I will go through. Your personal pain is the key to your effectiveness in doing anything. I want you to write that down. Your personal pain is the key to your effectiveness in doing anything. Right? Are you with me? Comment yes if you are with me in the chat. So find your personal pain. Find your personal pain. That's the first step. Now, the second step is, after you found your personal pain, your strong why, I want you to now do this, because one thing that stops us from becoming all that we can be is when we get to a point where all we think about is what we don't have. When you lack gratitude for what you have already, you find yourself in a place where you are struggling, right? You are struggling to live up to your goal. So you see, your goal will be far from you because you feel inadequate or incapable of reaching to your goal. And why do you feel incapable? It's because you don't recognize how blessed you are. So I want you to start from a place of gratitude, right? Start from a place of gratitude. Be grateful for what you are. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the gifts that has been bestowed upon you as a human being, right? So be grateful. Be grateful for your eyes. Be grateful for your ability to speak. Be grateful for your ability to hear. Be grateful for your ability to communicate. Be grateful for your ability to help people. Be grateful for your ability to do business. Be grateful for your ability to understand 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Be grateful for your ability to write copy. Be grateful for every single thing you have. And when I mean be grateful, I do not just mean say I am grateful, which is a good step. I want you to actually write it out, right? I want you to write it out. Write out your your reasons, right, for being grateful. Write out the things you are grateful for. Are you with me? So that's the second step. Be grateful. Now the third step is find the core 4% of successes, strengths in your business. Now I'm going to explain this very well. How many of you know what is called? How many of you know the man Vilfredo Pareto? Vilfredo Pareto. How many of you know Vilfredo Pareto? Type yes if you know the name. He's an economist. I want to see who knows and who doesn't. If you know Vilfredo Pareto, let me see your hands up. Okay, cool. Great. John knows Pareto. Awesome. Awesome. Sorry, I want you to confirm that you can hear me. Confirm you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah, everybody can hear me. All right, awesome. Now, Vilfredo Pareto was an Italian economist that came up with what we know as the 80-20 principle. What does the 80-20 principle mean? Vilfredo Pareto came up with the knowledge that after doing some research, that 80% of the world's wealth relied on 20% of the activities in the world. 80% of government success came from 20% of government activities. 80% of, he later discovered that the same principle applied in government and economics can also be applied in life. 80% of successes in marriages comes from 20% of the actions in the marriage. 80% of successful relationships come from 20% of actions in relationship. Now, the same thing in your business, 80% of your business activities give you 20% of your business results, give you 20% of your revenue. And it's also the same thing in your marketing, your customer base. 80% of your customers give you 20% of your revenue. 80% of your customers give you 20% of your revenue. So it will be good for you to come up with, to find out what your, now, what I just said, sorry, I put it 8%, give it 20%. The reverse is also the case. 20% of your customers will give you 8% of your revenue. So the bulk of the money that comes to you is from 20%. That means that in every business, there is a small percentage of people who always, right, who always make you more money than the rest. Are you with me? So there's always a small percentage of people, we call them 20%. Now, after research, it was discovered that you can also find 80% of the 80% and 20% of the 20%. If you find 80% of 80%, that will give you 80 over 100 times 80 over 100, which is 6,400 over 1,000, right? That will end up giving you 64. So 64%. 20% of 20% is 20 over 100 and 20 over 100. That's 4,000 over 1,000. That will be 4%. So 4% of your entire customers give you 64% of your revenue. 4% of your actions in life on your daily basis give you daily life give you 64% of the results in your life. So when you want to get results, you want to find what is that 4% that is giving me the most results. What is that 4%? Who are those people that are giving me the most results? And then you want to focus on them, right? Look, when you want to make money, you do not make money by doing everything, especially when you want to make big money. You see, the reason why most people work so hard and make so little is because they major on the minor and minor on the major. Are you with me? The reason why people work so hard and get so little is because they major on the minor and minor on the major. In your business, there are several activities, right? There is buying products, chatting with customers, posting your status, running ads, communicating with your staff if you have staff, um, um, going to the bank to do logistics and transactions, delivering your goods and services, writing Facebook copy or writing ad copy, um, market research, whatever it is you do, creating webinars, crafting offers. There are a lot of business activities. You see, in all those business activities, there are just a few things that make you money. To be able to succeed effectively, you have to find the small things that make you the most money. So there are some things that you do, right? There's this thing I used to teach back in the days. I used to teach, I can't remember the exact name I used to call it, but there was a form I give people to fill where you are able to outline every activity that you do. When you outline every activity you do, you now get to pick the most important activities. The most important activities would be those activities that help you to um it will be those activities, right, that help you to to get the largest amount of money. So for example, we used to do this thing called a scale of 1 to 10. So if for example, if I do this video I'm creating right now, I can do a sample. When I create a video like this, how much in revenue does it bring to me? So I'll do the analysis. Okay, I'm so and so number of people listening to me when I make a video, right? They get to build trust with my brand. Eventually, some of them come to work with my brand, and then I make 675,000 naira on average, right? Okay, this is one activity. Another activity, when I post on my status for 24 hours, right? How much does it bring to me? Okay, I post on my status, people get to feel me, and then eventually they get to buy my products. This makes me 64,500 naira. All right. When I get on the call and I talk to somebody about business, how much does it bring to me? It brings me 150,000 naira. When I go to um, a business event, I shake your hands to people, collect numbers, how much does it bring me? When I go and deliver a goods, when I go to the market to buy goods for me to sell, how much is the worth of that activity? How does it translate to money, like directly? Now, when I outline all these activities, I now begin to find out which of these activities, out of all these activities, are giving me the highest amount of money. Which ones are giving me the lowest amount of money? Which ones are giving me no money? When I wash my clothes, how much does it give to me? Right? I can even do an audit for my entire day. Yes, we used to call it the time audit. I do an audit for my entire day, like today. There's a reason why I don't wash my clothes, right? Actually, I don't wash my clothes. All my clothes are washed by dry cleaner, a dry cleaner, right? I give my dry cleaner, he brings my clothes. Not because I am, well, you can say, maybe you can say I am lazy if you want to say that, but that's not really the reason. The reason is because the time I'm using to wash clothes is time I could use to do something else. So for example, if 1 hour of my time, right, if I do my time audit, if 1 hour of my time is worth 50,000 naira, if I should wash clothes, right, I spend 1 hour washing clothes, Now let's assume I gave the clothes to a dry cleaner and the dry cleaner collects 5,000 naira from me. Now, people will say, oh, you spent 5,000 naira to wash your clothes when you could have done it yourself. But if I did it myself, I spent 1 hour, I would have not, I would have, of course, saved 5,000, but I would have lost 50,000. So, what I have done, right, by doing so much subtraction is I have lost 45,000 naira by washing my clothes. So, I don't wash my clothes, right? So, that's exactly the whole idea of the rich spend money to save time, the poor spend time to save money, right? So, for me, washing my clothes is losing 45,000 naira, so I don't wash clothes. I don't wash my plates because I calculate the amount of time it takes me to wash my plates. And looking at that amount of time, if I should put it into an activity, right? It's not as if I don't. I do actually sometimes, but the idea is I try to cut down things I don't need to do, right? I don't want to go to the market, so I find somebody who is good at going to the market and give the person extra money because that time is safe for me. I can use that time to do important activities. But I must first of all know all my activities and how much they bring to me in my business, and then devote my time to them. Right. So you want to know your core 4%. When you know your core 4% of activities that bring you the most revenue in your business, then you now begin to double down on doing them. Now, then you now go to your customer base, right? Because that's what we are trying to increase. First of all, we found your why. Next thing, we've ensured your mind is in the right position. You are grateful. The third thing, you are finding the core 4% of your customers. The fourth thing is you find what I call your core 4% of your customers. Okay, your core 4% of activities, then your core 4% of customers. Who are those customers that bring you the most money? Who are those customers that bring you the most money? You want to find them as well. You want to know them. What are the customers that bring you the most money? Describe them. Are they more elderly? How do they appreciate what you do? What areas of your business do they take you on up? What services do they usually ask for more? Like, how do they love to do business with you better? Understand these customers, research them, ask them questions that what exactly is going on with this customer, with these customers. How exactly are they going through the process of working with your business? Like, how exactly are they going through that process of working with your business? How exactly do they approach you? Where exactly do you eventually meet them, find them, converse with them? Like, you want to know everything about them from start to finish. Spend your time understanding those 4% of your customers. Look at your database of customers. Who are those people that paid you the most money? What was their behavior? What was their reaction? What were they looking for? These are the things that you have to take action on and find out. Spend time finding out your core 4% of customers. Then after you do that, now I want you to now you also find their buying angles. I just described that like it's a whole lot, a whole process, right? Then the next thing is you want to now craft marketing offers based on the areas that your core 4% of customers are inclined to buy from you. So you want to now craft your offers around those your 4%. So these are my 4% of customers. They love to fill in the blank. They are fill in the blank. They go to fill in the blank. They prefer it fill in the blank. They pay fill in the blank. They like payment options. Like create your offers. There are so many things you need to outline in your offers, right? You need to create every single thing in your offer that is designed around your core 4% of customers. When you have that offer for your core 4% of customers, then the next thing is you want to now craft your marketing message for your core 4% of your customers. So you say, okay, these are the core 4% of my customers, right? These are how they love to receive um, information, or this is how they love to do business with my brand. This is how they, this is everything about them. Now, I'm now going to tailor my marketing message to be able to speak to them in a way they love to be spoken to. Are you with me? So I tailor my marketing message in that way. So I write my copy, using very good headlines, like follow through, whether it's your ad copy, your sales copy, your WhatsApp status copy, if you are a coach, your class copy, whatever it is that you are doing, you write out those copy, like you write it out, tailor it out. So you have your offer, now you have your copy, your marketing messages. When you now have your marketing messages, You now want to go to where your top customers are. Your top customers, they're on Facebook, or they're on Instagram, or they're on LinkedIn, or they're on WhatsApp, they're on Twitter. You now want to begin to pump out that message to them, right? Put your offer and put your messaging in front of them over and over again, right? Keep on building value with them, offering value, giving them value in advance, give them free offers, takeaways, give them special discounts, special offers. Why? Because what you want to do when you are trying to grow your customer base is understand that you have what you call your cold audience, you have your warm audience, and you have your hot audience. Your cold audience are people who are your ideal customers, but they've not done business with you, so they are strangers to you, and you are strangers to them. When you are speaking to them, it's different from when you are speaking to people who are your warm audience. It's different from when you are speaking to people who are your hot audience, right? So you want to understand these three different levels, and then you want to speak to the market according to their temperature, right? And that's why when you want to pull in more customers, you want to give people an option for them to take action without any resistance. So for me, I like to give out free offers. I like to give out free webinars, free trainings, depending on what you sell. You can't give free webinars if you are selling hair, because webinars cannot sell hair. You get the idea. Like it doesn't match. You give your free offer based on what your customers need. You give your free offer based on what your customers need, right? Um, just to pause, yes, I am seeing your messages. The reason why I can't reply is because I do not want to stop my train of thoughts. There will be a replay. I am recording it. All right, so let's get back to it. You give your free offers based on what your customers need, right? So what are those questions they're always asking? That's how to get your free offer, right? What are those questions that they are always asking over and over and over again, right? Then find out how can you solve this question? How can you solve this problem easily, faster for them, right? So that they can easily take you up on your offer without any resistance. Let that be your free offer, whatever it is for your market, right? Then the next thing you want to do is you want to know your numbers. So let's assume your customer base right now is 50, you want to get to 100, right? You want to ask yourself, how many people did I have to reach out to for me to get to 50? So you want to know things like, what is my cost per lead? Then what is my cost per customer, or you call it cost per acquisition, CPA, cost per lead, CPL, right? What is the cost? How much did I spend before I got one person as a lead? One lead, right? One lead. How much did I spend before I got one lead? Then how much did I spend before I got one customer, right? How many people did I talk to? You want to know the numbers. What is my lead to customer ratio? How many leads did I get before I got one customer? When you know your numbers, if your customer base is 50 and before you got 51 customer, you talk to 5 people, then before you got 50 customers, you would have talked to 250 people. So if you want to get to 100 customer base, that's double of your customer base. You want to say, I will now talk to 500 people, which is double of 250. So that is how you know you have to know your numbers, do your analysis very well. When you do your analysis, you know your numbers. This is the number of people, right? These are the number of people I need to reach out to. This is how many people my ad needs to reach. This is the cost for me to reach 500 people. Whatever it is, method you're using to run your advert, whether you are using a paid advert, organic advert, depending on what stage you are. If you are just starting out, advise you do not spend money, do organic. When you are growing and making money, then start doing paid. That's because when you are starting out, you do not have enough information about your customer base so deeply, so you want to do organic. But when you've gone a little bit further, you spend some time getting customers, you already begin to understand their challenges, so you can now spend money to get customers based on pay, right? Then the last thing is you now want to meet your targets. So I want to double my customer base in 90 days. I need to reach 500 people in 90 days because my customer base is 50. I want to get to 100. 500 people in 90 days. 500 divided by 90, right? Or divided by 3. You'll find out the number. And then this number of people I have to reach per month. This number of people I need to reach per day, right? when you know the number of people that you need to reach per day, then you have an idea, a very strong idea of um you have a very strong idea of how you can reach your goal, and then you now begin to work towards it. You have to get on 5 calls per day. So every single day you work hard to ensure you get on 5 calls, right? How many of you have been getting value so far? Been getting value so far? Awesome, awesome. All right. So now this is exactly how to grow your customer base in the next 90 days. So like I said, first of all, know your why. Secondly, practice gratitude. Thirdly, know your core 4%. Fourthly, research them, right? Research them. Fifthly, um, craft your marketing offers. Sixth, craft your marketing messages. Then go to where they are, put your offer and your message in front of them, know your numbers, do the analysis very well, and then meet your daily targets, right? So that's how to double your customer base in 90 days guaranteed. All right, so now that I've showed you guys how to do this, is it okay with me for me? Is it okay with you rather for me to share with you um an offer I have for you, right, that will help you to get results faster? Is it okay? If it's okay, just say yes. Just type yes in the chat if you want me to share with you. Just type yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. So now I have a training called Business Growth Intensive, right? Business Growth Intensive, I created it based on the demands of my audience to grow their business, right? And the success I was able to help generate for most of my clients when I got them to 7 figures in sales from they were doing 6 figures per month at the beginning. So business growth intensive is designed to get any business owner from 6 figures at least, right, to 7 figures in sales. Now, in business growth intensive, what I cover are first of all, I teach you how to research your market in details. Like I have like 3 to 4 modules where I teach you how exactly do your market research using um all manner of platforms, using Facebook, using insights, right? Using answer the public, using YouTube conversation. How do you draw out the marketing, the message from this? And then how do you use that message, right, from the market during market research to create your copy, to create your marketing message, right? I teach you that. Then I teach you how to craft irresistible offers. How do you make your offers irresistible? I teach you how to write copy that will sell, right? Then I also teach you how to know your numbers effectively. Now, all this and a number of other things is quite enormous, right? That I put into this training to be able to help you to get results. The goal is for me to be able to walk your mind through the process where you are able to move from point A. This is what I'm doing per month. I'm doing 50,000 naira in sales per month. I want to get to 300,000 naira. I want to get to 500,000 naira. I want to get to 700,000 naira. I want to get to a million naira. That's exactly what I did and I put together in Business Growth Intensive. Right. So now Business Growth Intensive, when I launched it, I put it at the price of 250,000 naira. That was the price I put it because of how much work I was putting into it. I thought I did that training, right? There is a recorded video already. I did that training and yes, I'm still creating more modules. I actually create more modules based on how I see things changing and areas that are needful, right? I created this business growth intensive with the idea to sell it for 250,000. But you see, for over the period of time, I've been able to like study my market and understand what price points will help people to get results faster or to get in faster. And so I have brought it down for a price of 50,000 naira. Now, 50,000 naira is what you get to pay so that you can begin to learn and master all the skills needed to grow your business, right? From whether you have 50,000 naira a month and you want to get to a million naira, that is exactly what it does for you. There's a student of mine who currently now does about 840,000 naira every single month simply by what I taught in Business Growth Intensive. and I'm still creating more modules to perfect it. So this is what I want to do for you. I want you guys now, of course, business growth intensive is 50,000 naira. That's the price right now. If you go to Seller, go to my dashboard on Seller, you will see business growth intensive for 50,000 naira. But this is what I want to do for you guys. Now, most of you are probably seeing me for the first time, so I want to give you guys a special offer, really special offer, and this will be require me to create a coupon code specially for this class for the people here. Anybody who was not here, who is not in the training, like that training, will not have access to this, right? This coupon code will be only limited to those guys. Don't share the coupon code outside, because I would ensure that I find out the people who buy it, and I'll check it with the names of the people who registered for the training, right? So this coupon code I will give you will make you get access to business growth intensive for 25,000 naira. That is 50% off the price. Now, to make it better, one thing I noticed is that many people want to learn how to run Facebook advertising. Now, some people do know how to run Facebook ads, but they have issues when it comes to they can run, but they have issues when it comes to optimizing their ads. What does it mean to optimize? Optimize means to be able to read all the data, your CPM, your link to actual leads ratio, like all this data. They don't know how to use it to know what to tweak, so that whether to tweak their copy, whether to tweak their image, whether to tweak the landing page, whether to tweak the languaging, the audience they don't even know. So so optimizing your page, right? Optimizing, sorry, your ad to be able to get more results is what I've created in a course called Facebook Invisible Facebook Ads course. Now, not just optimizing, but also scaling. How do you scale it from making you 5 times return on investment to 10 times return on investment? How do you scale it? Then, apart from running, apart from optimizing and then scaling, how do you ensure that you write copy, that is your copy, so that will not get banned by Facebook? Because Facebook is a platform that is so tough to work on, right? They have a lot of policies. They could easily ban your ad account, ban your business manager, make you lose your advertising access. I've experienced that over 50 times personally and within my team. So I've taught you how to ensure you never get banned, one. Two, how to write copy that doesn't get rejected. So all these things are my Facebook ads course. If you go to my seller dashboard right now, right, I can't remember the exact code. If you go there, you see my Facebook ads insider course is actually 30,000 naira. You see there, you see that people have paid for it. I can show you the number of customers on that dashboard. I can literally show you. So 30,000. But what I will do for you is, if you are getting a business growth intensive, which is 25,000 for the coupon code, for 50,000 without the coupon code, I will give you my Facebook ads course for free. Why exactly am I being this generous? Very simple. Growing your business is beyond um, beyond wanting to grow it. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of time. And over time, I've been able to work with several businesses. Over the last 2 years, I've noticed how difficult it is to grow a business. So I want to make the road easy for you, right? I want to be able to help you to get started. I want to give you something that you'll be grateful for, so that in future you can, after making maybe 500K, 800K, you can come back to me and say, thank you for that special offer you gave us. Now I want to even work with you guys. I want to work with your team. I want to pay you bigger money. I want to pay you 500,000. I want to pay you 1 million. I want to pay you 2 million, 5 million, so that we can work together, right? So this is exactly what I want to do for you in business growth intensive, right? In this special offer. So now, if you know that you are interested in taking this offer, this is what I want you to do right now. Um, I'm going to create I'm going to create a Google form right now. I think that's what I'll do. I'll create a Google form right now. I'm doing it right now. That's how I'm doing that. For you to fill in your details that you are interested in this offer, and then you are going to get the coupon code via email and where to get business growth intensive. Then I'll give you another coupon code for Facebook ads course, right there on Seller, that you get it for 0 naira. While you get business growth intensive for 25,000 naira. So I'm going to create this coupon code. So all you simply need to do is to say that you are interested. Just type I am interested, right? And I'm going to I'm going to create this Google form and send it to you, right? So I'm creating Google form right now. Just say I am interested. You can type in the chat, I'm interested, and we are going to, I'm going to create this form. So